welcome, welcome. And we have got a very special training today, and Happy New Year to this new decade that you guys have now stepped into. Yes, you are here into the decade of 2020, and I am going to enlighten you to journal your way into a rich life. So allow me to share my screen with you guys, because I believe it's going to be very powerful for you to be able to see exactly what I have for you up on the screen. So firstly, I want to say to you that, this is the year that you can rise. This is the year that you can ignite. And this is the year that you can ascend into being the person that you were truly designed to be, without the shiz, without all of the limitations, without all of the excuses. So I'm going to share with you something that anybody and everybody can do. And, I would like you to have a look at the screen, and you'll see that it is journaling your way into a rich life, you guys. So now what I'm going to firstly tell you is that I would never ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do. So number one, when you are thinking about your life and, what you want for 2020, the one thing I know that is an absolute must is that I must nourish my soul. I must feed my mind, my body, so it has the best of the best, because I want to be the best. I'm not going to settle for mediocre. And I don't believe that the people that I work with and that I align with and that I'm called to be with are actually mediocre either. So, if you're here and you're watching this, the chances are that you, like me, have had many limitations in your life. You've had many, many setbacks, and you may have even had issues with your self-esteem, the way you feel about life, and yet you know that deep, deep down inside you want something better. You want something greater. You're not happy to just settle for mediocre. I know that that is not me. And I know that if you're attracted into this space, that is exactly what you are feeling and thinking too. So, when I talk about immersion, and, for those of you who may know that I'm going to be doing a rapid immersion in a workshop where we are going to absolutely enjoy a sunset that is going to be of the highest intention to release and let go of what you need to release and let go of. It is going to be an immersion where you can step into some rituals, and I'm going to show you some special rituals that are going to align your life, you guys, so that you can have the life and the rituals and the habits that match your other self. Now, may I remind you that this other self of yours is the self that I'm going to ask you to begin journaling about. So firstly, when you are calling in your life, you need to call it in now, not tomorrow. It's like making a decision to fix your car. If your car has totally bombed out, you're not going to say, unless you don't want to use it again, I will just ring up a mechanic next week. You're going to make sure you deal with it now so you can drive it now. And whatever you care about, you are going to invest in. And that is one of the reasons you are here. You are investing in being part of this program. If you're working with me and you've actually chosen to work with me in 2020, 2020, you are going to be on an epic journey because you're going to come with me and ascend into your highest self. And I want to share with you these journaling rituals that I write about every day. And I'm going to encourage you to write about your own life, what you want to call in. So let me actually speak them out loud. So your subconscious mind will hear my voice and you will be able to step into it. You'll be able to decide whether some of these examples of my own personal journaling actually align with you. You may like to change them. You may like to perhaps even duplicate them. You may even like to just make a few amendments. However, sometimes when you have a template, it makes it so easy to design the wonderful, beautiful building. So here we go. I eat nourishing food that supports my lean, fit, and healthy body. When I write that, you guys, and when I speak that, what I'm saying to my subconscious is, you know what? I only eat what supports this size that I want, or the size that I want to be, the size that I feel great in. And so by writing it and speaking it, you are decreeing it. 2, I am magnetically attracting the right people into my life. 3, my relationships are rich, rewarding, and I am deeply respected for who I am. Now, you may not find some of these statements as valuable as myself. You may like to actually alter them altogether. However, at least you can see where some of my values are, and I'm just giving you a couple of examples. Number 4, my habits support my higher self who lives a rich life into my God-given gift. Number 5, I am a unique force of life who is at one with the greatest people on the planet. So maybe I'm telling myself, well, should I say not maybe, however, I am definitely telling the universe that I am calling upon people that are matching my vibration, that are going to align with my soul, and that are going to inspire and uplift me. So think about some of your affirmations and write these down. And you don't have to write all 25 down. You don't have to even write 25 things down. This is just an example, and you may just like to start off with writing 3 things down, practicing to decree them, practicing to write them on the heart of your inner soul so that they can become a reality. Number 6, I am outstanding in what I do and have discovered my God-given gift that has ignited my life to the next level. Number 7, every cell, fiber, and muscle in my body feels alive and energized as I walk this new path of health, success, and freedom. You see, your words are your wand. When you write them, when you say them, you are decreeing them. Number 8, speaking of which, my words are my wand, and everything I touch turns to gold. Wow. So just imagine that, because as you're saying it and as you are writing it, you're really, really indoctrinating it into your cells of your body. Number 9, I am so grateful for the life challenges that come my way because of what I now know and understand is that these refine me, bless me, and ascend me to the next level. Number 10, the problems I am conquering through my coaching and mentorship are giving me the key to unlock my greatest life. Now, do I have mentorship? Well, that's like asking, is the Pope Catholic? Truly, you guys, for me not to have a mentor I would be dishonoring myself as a leader, because then I wouldn't be displaying my own belief and my own truth in what you are investing in your life. Because when you are saying yes to a mentor, when you are saying yes to a coach, you are saying, you know what you're saying? You're saying, I am great, I am worthy, I deserve it. Like a sports person is going to have a coach because they don't want to be mediocre. They want to be at the top. So if you want to be at the top, whether as a coach, a parent, a tradie, a business owner, whether you're a bus driver, a nurse, whether you are a community worker, you can be the most divine element of yourself. Number 11, I am truly valuable and I love the life I have because it is blessed with so many learnings, teachings, and opportunities for me to expand. You guys, one of the biggest lessons is the lesson of knowing that every negative thing that has happened to you in your life is the gold nugget and the treasure of what you are going to expand to. And for those of you who are on this epic journey on 2020, I can tell you right now, there is some fabulous things that we have in store. There are some great things that are going to take people to the next level. And I am so excited to be sharing this. Number 11, I am truly valuable and I love the life I have because it is blessed with so many learnings, teachings, and opportunities for me to expand. Number 12, my weaknesses are becoming my strengths and I am so deserving of being the greatest version of me that I am. You see how we can transmute? Can you see how I'm utilizing so many of these rituals, these journaling affirmations, so that you can understand at a soul level that every challenge you have is a seed of treasure. Number 13, money is a reflection of my self-worth. Now, this was something I really needed to work on over the last 12 months. And this is the very essence of what has truly changed and turned my life around. So my money mindset is now reflected in this affirmation. And that is that money is a reflection of my self-worth and the currency of my deepest values. I am so grateful to be opulently rich and know that money is about my good deeds. Let me tell you, there is no great rich man that holds money and has much opulence and wealth without them actually doing good deeds, because that just does not match the currency. So the old mindset that money is, there's ulterior motives, and sure, there are ulterior motives with, some people. People have the wrong money mindset, or they think it's about driving a sharp bargain, or they think it's about, getting something for nothing. When you truly understand that money is a currency and that your worth and your good deeds will reflect your finest wealth and that you truly deserve the best, that is when everything's going to turn around. Now, number 14 is around the formula of how much money you will be earning and you desire to earn. And this is not so you can be greedy or store it up in a cupboard so that it can just sit there. However, it is for the greater value of what you will do with it. the benevolence of how you will generate that for the good of the planet. And when you have that mindset, you can expect great wealth to begin to come your way, especially when you are allowing yourself to invest in becoming the greatest version of you. So here I've left out the amount of dollars because everybody will have a unique amount. I'm going to say $10,000 just because it's a round number. If I was Frank Kern, though, one of my mentors, it would be more like $100,000. So I'm looking at something that is not out of this world, and I'm going to state it now. I earn $10,000 every month, which is converting to $10,000 per week. That is converting to $10,000 per day. Of course, guys, when you are building this kind of wealth mindset, this element of it, you must know that you are delivering the greatest value. And the real essence of deep wealth mindset is that you would endeavor to be the best at what you do in what you set your hands upon and give the greatest value, and even be proud to offer it at the lowest price. However, because you are giving so much value, name your price. Number 15, the universe gives favor to me with money because I offer the greatest service for what I do and generate my wealth for the good of others. So as you hear these words, if you are feeling that there is any judgment, or if you're feeling a restriction or a tightening, that means that you really need to keep on journaling around that topic. If someone has ill health and they are journaling around their greatest health, but they feel the tightening or the restriction, that means you need to emphasize on that. Because I have great health, you may notice that I don't emphasize a lot about health, and yet health is my highest value. Number 16, I serve the world with the greatest gift, giving the greatest value, where my service 10x's other people's lives. Because when you have a servant heart, when you are coming from a place of goodness, and it doesn't matter whether you're not here to become a coach, or, it may be that you're in a different field, in a different industry. This is about having the greatest life, stepping into the greatest version of you, and claiming your greatest power. Number 17, we're nearly there, you guys. I am the one and only, because there is only one me. I choose to be the best me possible. Now, just let that land for a moment, you guys, because there is only one you. So even if you feel, a lot of people feel competitive, a lot of people feel that there is a threat, and when you are threatened and when you are competing, what you're saying is you're not enough. So may I say to you that when you grasp the fact, even for those who I teach and train to become coaches, and then I take them through my step-by-step process, not just to give them the master key system of the greatest techniques that I hold and deliver, however, to give them the success training that I'm investing twice as much as any one of you will be investing in this training here. So by actually knowing that even if you wanted to be a coach like me, you would have something that I don't have, and I would help you find that. And when you raise that up and you stand in your power, you'll never have to ever look over your shoulder or feel that you're competing with anyone again. Number 18, I am rich in love, life, and wealth, and abundance in the rewards that life gives to me. You see, believe in the universe. Believe that the universe is always working for you. If you are like me and you have a strong faith in God, then believe that you are in favor and that you will be deeply rewarded for your goodness. Number 19, I have the highest quality of friends that align with my heart's desires. How good is that to be surrounded by people? 20, my service of what I do is expanding beyond my own human comprehension, and I give thanks for this spiritual gift. Now, you'll notice that so many of these affirmations are around service, are around helping other people, and are around my values to be the greatest at what I do. So my actual hope is that you want to be the greatest at what you actually do. And whatever that is, you can know that you will be. You have every chance, especially if you are in my mentorship program. You will own that. Number 21, I am a light to the world in what I do and in the highest demand. 22, I love, honor, and respect those who are called to be part of my life. 23, I know my numbers and do my due diligence in dedicating myself to investing in what is growing exponentially in me. See, I know that if I plant a tree, if I don't water that tree, it will die. On the other hand, I actually have a very significant tree, a little tree that means a lot to me. The meaning it holds is very significant. And so just like my significance in, knowing that I need to take care of myself, looking after my health, looking after my mindset, being in a program like this, only obviously I'm investing in my mentorship. I know that by watering that tree of life that means so much to me, that tree of life is going to flourish, it's going to be nourished, and it's going to grow, and it's going to expand. If I neglect it, if I say, I don't have enough water, or it costs too much money to water you, or I don't have enough time to give you what you need, what I'm saying is that I don't care about that. And therefore that plant will slowly die and wither away. Number 24, my rituals are my promise of the life that I have in health, wealth, success, and freedom. And finally, number 25, I was born under the star that awakens, arises, and ascends in the year 2020. And this is something that I'm reading because I'm also a teacher of Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill. And it's possibly one of the most rock solid books you can ever read, and it holds the master key. It holds a lot around my vision of the master key. And this actually was said in another book of Think and Grow Rich that is a condensed version. And when I read that, it is time to be awakened, it is time to arise, it is time to ascend, because my star is now rising. As soon as I heard that, I knew I had to share that. I knew I had to write it, to journal it, to live it, to be it, to breathe it. Now, you guys, I just want to say to you, thank you for, sharing this space and time to invest in your soul. And my total desire is that you will feel enriched, inspired, and uplifted by this. And so I just want to say to you, journal your life. Journal, even if it is for 10 minutes every single day. And if you can find 3 affirmations, if you can make them up yourself, if you can create them, I can tell you this is going to be an absolute game changer. if you happen to be on board with me on this 2020 immersion, I can promise you that your life is going to ascend to the next level. So thank you for holding space. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings. Journal, and remember, guys, results count.